Podcast.
Hey.
Something just happened.
What? Did you hit
during
your
that
elbow?
last break?
Oh, yeah?
That I wanted to talk to you about. Now I've completely forgotten.
Oh, when you said I was in
when-
the sky,
yeah,
so you sounded a bit
At one point,
cuckoo.
I'm arguing with you in the upcoming podcast listeners, and I said, well, obviously I couldn't respond. I was in the sky, and I want people to know
What does
that
that
I was
mean? You
I was
high?
flying here.
Were you
No,
high?
I don't just think I'm sometimes living up in like space.
The clouds.
I'm no
Yeah,
Gail.
you do, though.
No Katie. Oh, I mean,
No, but you live up in the clouds.
Yeah,
every
you're
now
more
and
in
then.
the clouds than us. Like, you'd have your head fair up a cumulus nimbus.
oh, absolutely. I'm looking down
You
on
deserve
you.
to. You should have your head in the clouds.
I know. I'm like a little cherub.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
are.
a little bit.
You have like little beautiful cherub skin.
You know, you can get dimples installed.
Yes.
Yes.
I
I'm
do.
thinking about it.
Installed where? Like in your lounge room?
You can get a little chin dimple if
In
you
your
want.
home theatre?
A little side
Oh, I
dimples.
wish you should
How
say
do
one
they
better
do
into
a
it.
little
It's not that good.
dimple?
I don't know. Maybe they just cut the skin out.
I watched so many people getting their eyelids cut off over the weekend.
Really?
Yeah. I think I'm going to do it.
What?
Well, are you
Get
going to
my
get new
eyelids
ones
cut
or
off.
just going to have no
No, because
eyelids?
see this, like all this skin.
Eyes are always open.
No, my mum had it.
I don't think I've
Yeah,
had
you're
one.
Never
just-
shuts her eyes.
You're just like,
I knew a girl that slept with her eyes open.
really?
She's on a dating show I hosted.
What?
And then I had to reveal that as like one of her like "Ooh, this is the thing that might turn you off, and it really turned the guy off. He didn't choose her.
Yeah, no, that would be
You know-
creepy. Rolling over in the middle of the night.
The only animal that doesn't truly sleep is the dolphin.
Or you.
What?
They always have half their brain basically
On.
turned on at all times.
Well, they're bloody sex
Yeah,
pests.
And do they? Yeah, maybe that's
Well,
why
they do
they're
have the
horny.
only animal other than humans that have sex for pleasure.
I know.
And how do dolphins sleep? Do they just like float?
They just have like a
They just
Tootsie,
hang?
like a king coil or something.
Just a futon, like a rollout.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the spare room.
I guess if they don't get their full 8 hours, though, they flip out. All right, enjoy the
That's no
podcast.
dolphin.
We're out of here.
Oh my God, these are really dolphins sleeping. They sleep vertical.
Yeah, they
How
do.
do- and so do
the
whales
actual-
sleep the same?
They cover their blowhole, though.
No, of course.
Oh,
Of
you
course
gotta-
they
you
don't
gotta
get
be
any.
careful.
Sleep safe,
Don't
dolphins.
get an AirPod stuck in there in the night.
Hello, podcasters. Welcome to the podcast.
Hey, bitches.
Hey, pod.
Podcast.
So good to get back in the room with me, mate.
Oh, hello, IRL. I am so happy to be here with you both.
It's so good to have you in real life in Sydney after your big weekend of packing.
I know.
I didn't think you would make it.
I know, but bizarrely, I got to the airport very early. I was very much on time.
Yeah, because you didn't want to pack anymore.
Yeah,
I
I
was
know,
a
because you have
void
to
in the
work if you
house.
stayed home.
I have worked my tushy off all weekend. The things I have found, I have been packing.
I saw that photo that you dumped every bit of your like jar life
Oh,
from
yeah.
your fridge into a
I
strainer,
know.
and that
Well,
was
I'm
heinous.
I'm an eco warrior now as well.
That was
Yeah.
disgusting.
I know, but being an eco warrior takes up time.
Oh, it does.
It's time
Yeah,
consuming.
time
I always
consuming.
put all my jars in the dishwasher and
Yeah.
then use my jars as containers. I'm a jar guy. I'm like that guy that
You're jarhead.
Leonardo
Jarhead.
DiCaprio played. You know, in The Aviator with all the jars.
Oh, yeah.
Except you use weed in the jars.
Totally.
And the
don't
guy
remember
that,
that.
what was his name in Aviator?
Leo.
Captain.
Yeah, but he was like the guy who
Captain
like
Leo.
invented planes or something.
Yeah, okay.
It's very satisfying though. Like I felt like a
Weighing
good
in jars.
person. No, after cleaning the jars.
I was,
Howard Hughes.
oh,
got
there we
it,
go. I
found
was
it.
fine getting the sticky stuff off the jar hard.
Oh.
Dishwasher.
And I tell you what, a bit of Maggie Beer's quince paste that you haven't touched since 2019. That's
Yep.
stuck to this. That really is hard to get off.
I can't
Gets
believe
under the nails.
you still have that in the fridge. And those 2 bananas.
All the bananas. Well, they
In
were a
the
little throwback
freezer.
to the pandemic. We went through one in Melbourne. I don't know if
Oh
you
my
were
God.
over. We went.
Yeah,
we
no,
had
we
the longest
remember.
lockdown
Yeah,
in the
we get
world.
it.
We remember.
Yeah.
Those bananas were a tribute to the banana bread I was going to make in lockdown 47.
Yeah, okay.
Right,
But
well,
you
good
didn't.
though. You're here now.
I'm
all
here.
your jars are clean. There's no banana bread.
I've saved the world.
You saved the
And I'm
world.
ready to do radio.
Look at you go.
Well, let's do it.
Happy
ready to
Monday.
broadcast.
Ready to broadcast a big show. All our calls today get $100 thanks to our friends at Lean Cuisine. No jars required there. Just good, healthy
Yes.
meals, not films.
Meals.
I'm stuck in aviator land.
Yeah, you are.
We're going to have a busy woman on our hands in August, but just let's hold our comments
Very
for
exciting.
showbiz news coming up in a sec. Because the New Year's Eve on the ABC is in for a cracking
Show
Logies,
your face.
as is Leighton Meester. Anyway, we'll get to that very soon.
Leighton Meester.
Yes, Gossip Girl's own nominated for a silver Logie. But hey, hold that. We'll get to that very
that's
soon.
so rando, but okay.
There's no rules at the Logies.
No, there's not. Especially once you get in.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Best new talent, Brad Pitt.
Yeah, I saw Kate Miller-Heidke. Anyway, we'll get to it.
We'll get to all that. Because you want to talk about classic you. So there was this huge parade over the weekend for Donald Trump, and you want to talk about men and women in uniform.
Oh, well, I was trying to give it a different spin
Always
as
going
opposed
the
to...
sexy angle with you.
Oh, I didn't want to make it political,
Well, that's
I like
good.
That.
I like
You
that.
know,
I'm also here for the sexy angle, you know me.
Well, yeah. Well, our show is about, our show is for everybody.
Yep.
No matter how you skew politically, and we're the sexy show.
Okay.
We are.
Anyway, Trump had a parade on the weekend because, there's so much going on in the world. So why not have just a big old military parade?
And I like that he was trying to disguise it as an anniversary, right, or something, but it was really just on his birthday.
Yes.
another big
It was on his
toys.
birthday, on his 79th birthday, but it was to celebrate the 250 years of the
you go.
US Army.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
Yada,
etc.
yada, yada.
Blah, blah,
Happy
blah.
birthday to me.
They haven't had a military parade in 34 years. The last time was to mark the end of the Gulf War. That was George Bush Sr. that
Okay.
did that. And you can kind of tell because the choreography is a bit...
What's this?
It's not great. Not a huge
Is that a
turn.
tuba?
Yeah.
Is that a big tuba?
That's a big tuba.
Oh, that's cool.
That is not a tuba.
He spent $69 million Australian on the parade.
Not a tuba.
That's not a tuba.
Not a great turnout.
No, I did
I
see
heard it
some
was pretty
photos. Yeah, from from the man himself. He
Yeah,
would have
from
said it's
Truth
amazing.
Social.
It's great.
Truth Social said millions and millions. It was the
tremendous.
best parade ever.
The best parade ever. You've never seen a parade like it.
He was there. He was behind bulletproof glass. He gave a
saw
little
that.
speech. There were a lot of spare seats, but I'm not being. It's the first time in 34 years. It's almost like a dress rehearsal.
Yeah.
You got to rehearse and then put on the show.
Well, let's see if people are with you and want to go the sexy angle. 13, 24, 10. Do you like a man or a woman in uniform?
Oh yeah, I like a pilot.
Okay, what?
Oh,
Okay, what's your
yeah.
favourite uniform?
Pilot.
13, 24, 10. Go. Mr. Boone, if you don't mind.
Oh yes, I saw he was thirst trapping again over the weekend.
Oh, what was he up to?
Just some sexy pics.
Why didn't you send it to me? Come
Oh,
on, you're going to send me
sorry.
sexy stuff like that.
Sorry, I've been sending you stuff over the weekend.
Yeah, mostly unhinged videos of you in your
Yeah.
closet wearing funny hats.
I know. Gosh, I've worn many a hat this weekend. I can wear many hats, both metaphorically and literally.
You
Benson
really
Boone also nominated for a silver Logie.
Congratulations, Benson.
With Late Meester.
TVReglogies.com.au.
Late Meester and New Year's Eve.
Oh my gosh, Julia Morris is going to do a very funny parody song about those two.
And also,
Surely.
I love it when we'll talk about Logies in a sec, but I love it when news stories are nominated and the Logie goes to 20 years of the tsunami.
I know. I'm like, why am I clapping
I'm like,
that?
oh wow!
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, that's
I-
good. It was a good,
Good
special.
coverage.
Great coverage and a good special.
Well,
Very
for
good
many
special.
years,
That's what it's about.
I've been up the back of the room because I was with SBS. I'm behind the soundboard, so I can make anything happen. I can get in there. I can do the
Totally.
lights.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally.
Oh, it's like I'm working at the Logies.
Yeah,
Look
right.
forward to being snuck into the after party again.
Well, hopefully I'll be able to sneak in anyone I want.
Well,
I know.
you thought that last time.
Well, I didn't get in trouble. You did.
Sure did.
You don't get it. You're a pop star. You can't get it.
Men and ladies in uniform. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, Trump had a parade down Constitution Avenue near the National Mall.
Beautiful accent.
It was
Good
his
accent.
it was his 79th birthday.
Yep.
But it also coincided with 250 years of the US Army. Why not throw a parade, a $69 million
Totally.
parade? Because there's
Totally.
nothing else happening in the world right now.
No.
We're talking uniforms, though. My friend Zoe's favourite party trick, and I won't give her age away, but she likes getting her McDonald's uniform out from when she was 16 that she can still fit into.
Oh my gosh,
She can still
amazing.
fit into it?
Yeah.
Amazing
I hate
that
it.
she has that still and that she can still fit in it. Good
Yes,
on her.
that's it.
Get it.
Shout out to Zoe, favourite uniform.
Does she do eyebrows as well?
I'm not sure what she does. I think she has a Kate Moss diet, like black coffee and Diet Coke.
Gotcha. One
roger
of
that.
those.
What's
One
your-
of those.
What's your favourite uniform?
Mine is the like
from
the SWAT
Hetero
team
Black.
special ops.
Oh!
Because those guys look like they're going to come and
Yeah, they're
mess
sexy.
some stuff up.
Yeah, that's
You know
hot.
what I mean? And it's like all black. It's like
Yeah.
really in my wheelhouse.
Absolutely. I think
know?
you'd be able to throw together like a SWAT team, like
I want to
costume
join.
party.
Oh my God, totally.
I've got a SWAT vest at home, actually.
What?
Yeah, and a gas mask. Went to the costume shop on the weekend.
Why?
Alfie's into that
Again?
stuff at the moment.
Okay.
What's your favourite uniform?
Jeans and a tee.
No. I know what you'd say. You'd be like, nurse.
Oh, how predictable.
And?
And
This is pretty good. Rebecca. I like full-length scrubs, though.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Oh, H&S, thank
and
you.
not the blue ones, you like the green ones.
The green full-length
or
scrubs.
the pink maternity ones. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Hey, Rebecca, your favourite uniform, please?
I love a man in uniform. That's why I married my husband. He has like a little tradie uniform he wears.
I didn't
A
think
fluoro
tradie.
collared shirt.
College shirt. And then
College shirt.
Talk to me
What kind
about
of trade is he? A
And then the-
Wall
He
Street
does
tradie?
aircon technician.
Oh, he'd be.
Oh my God, Ricky's dream.
Oh my
gosh.
we
Watch
get
out,
him in
Rebecca, I
here?
might steal him.
Actually,
Yeah, can he come in here?
Rebecca,
Our aircon doesn't work.
Is your husband Sydney based?
Yes.
Can he please come in here and fix our air conditioning? And I'm sorry, techs who are listening now, but we need urgent help in here.
I can send him in.
Okay.
Make sure he wears his cool uniform, his sexy uniform, and his little tool belt. Does
Yeah.
he have one of those?
We'll give you $100 thanks to Lean
yeah.
Cuisine. All right, good stuff. $100 thanks to Lean Cuisine, and you can fix our
And we'll
aircon.
pay him for his time.
You
Let's go with the
personally.
Lean Cuisine stuff.
The company will. It's
You might
it's
do it
office
for
building.
You might do it for the Lean Cuisine.
Oh, I mean, they are delicious.
Also, I think, they are onto the aircon. It's just going to take a little
Get onto it faster.
Hey,
I don't-
you don't need to yell at me.
absolutely not
I'm
listening
down.
right now.
I'm
We can have this
sweating.
conversation.
Pushing months.
Yeah. They told us when we asked, when it broke, they said it was going to take 3 months to fix.
Luke McHugh, we're talking to you. Okay? Get onto it, Lukey McHugh.
Oh, Luke is so
L
sweet.
McHugh.
Love
We're
Luke.
just about to give out his email
I
address.
was. But that's fine. You probably love a couple of emails.
It's fun.
Now,
Fun.
Reese.
Hello.
Favourite uniform, Reese?
Hi, Reese.
Well, I'm a nurse, and every day I see these nice, chunky paramedics with these tight pants and small arms.
Oh, yeah, paramedics are.
Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Wow. Big weekend for Ricki Lee.
Absolutely, and we are so proud of you.
Nominations for the 65th TV Week Logie Awards announced today, and you've been nommed. And not even for Best New or anything. Proper. Best Network, I was going to say the Best Newton.
The Best
Bert Newton Award for
What an
Most
honour.
Popular Presenter.
Oh, let me put some back into this. Yes, Jessica!
Jessica, I'm so excited.
I put my votes in. You have to vote for all 23 categories to vote for Ricki,
Mm-hmm.
but do it. What's the place to go? tvweeklogies.com.au. You're up against some people I've never heard of. Hamish Bluke, Jali Amuris,
No,
Snanya Nuga,
Stania. No, starting a business.
Mod Woodbridge, and Zane Rowe? Zane Lowe from
from One Direction.
from Apple Music.
If you're going to vote, there's obviously only one person to vote for.
Ricki
Clearly.
Lee.
I'm very-
Congratulations.
Vote
Thank
Ricki,
you.
vote Ricki, vote Ricki.
And
Thank
you did
you.
your act. You brought a present in on behalf
That's
of the
very
team.
nice.
My
Thank you
act.
so much.
Thanks for
She's
doing that on our
nominated
behalf.
for a Logie. What do
Beautiful
you need to,
flowers.
give her her flowers, as the kids say, and I did it literally.
Literally.
Well, I said congrats when she walked in. What,
Yep.
what
Well,
more
you
do
didn't
want me
even
to
put
do?
Little pat on the
ulations on.
back.
You didn't- Not even ulations. Just
No,
congrats.
just
I
just
said congrats, bro.
Yeah.
That's like writing happy like HB
What the hell time do
day.
you call this? Small like it.
August 3, Sam Pang is hosting as well. It's going to be massive.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm super excited. It's my first actual nomination.
That's
so
so
there's there's a
exciting.
new one, which is if it's your first thing you're doing.
Yeah.
It feels like it's
Yeah.
a bit token. Whereas this one, it feels like it's nice to get some recognition for the hard work. It's very, very nice.
Idol's
So
been
awesome.
nominated up against ABC's New Year's Eve, which I did have to put my vote in for because I love the fireworks. Countdown 50 Years, blah, 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 any other ones. And then there's Leighton Meester is in for Good
yeah,
Cop,
yeah.
Bad Cop on Stan.
So she's Blair Waldorf in Gossip Girl, right?
Yeah, she'll be here for the Logies August 3.
And she's nominated for Best Newcomer.
She's
No,
nominated for
Best
Best
Actress.
Lead Actress in a Comedy. Oh, so
Well, egg on my face.
congratulations.
Thank
We're very
you very
proud of you.
much.
Yay.
Go and vote at tvweeklogies.com.au. Thank you.
Let's talk dresses.
Thanks, guys.
And you'll be on your own on stage accepting the award August 3. Get it? Get it?
I like that. I like
You're
that.
too good.
But next, welcome to Mailbag. TVweeklogies.com.au. Go vote for our girl.
Do it.
Very
And
excited.
I guess we should mention Gold as well.
Yeah.
Who are the gold noms? I know. I
It's
saw.
mostly women, which
Yeah.
is really
It's all
exciting.
women and Hamish.
Yeah, but also the category that I'm up for,
Yeah.
it's public voted only. So there's only 3 categories that are completely public voted.
Yeah.
So get in there and vote.
No.
Give your girl some
Well, I've
love.
never
Let
heard
me
of
get
the
my
others.
win
I've
my
never
first
heard of the
award.
others. Yeah, let's do it.
No. Yeah.
Also, congratulations on the weekend too, because it was 20 years since your first single.
Yes.
Hell no!
It was.
Hell
Can you
no.
believe it? Hell no.
I think last Mailbag last week we that was the one in the bargain bin, wasn't it?
Yes, that was the first single off that album.
Right.
And I was actually going through a bunch of, like, when I saw it pop up, because I have all the anniversaries of my music and singles and albums and stuff in my calendar, and it popped up, and I went and opened up my old photo albums in the spare room and pulled out all these photos. It was wild to look back at all of that stuff. It's
that's exciting, because I was having a
Little
laugh to
guy.
myself on the
It's me
weekend.
in the studio recording Hell No.
Holding your sunnies.
Nice little sweater
No,
on.
because I used to have to put sunnies on to record because I hated recording so much because it's so different to live.
Oh.
So I had to like put the sunnies on and like turn all the lights off and close my eyes with the headphones on. It was very,
Well,
it was
yeah,
hard to get used
you
to.
did have a big weekend, because I was laughing to myself because I saw Carrie and Tommy were doing a big marathon run through Africa, and I was like, I wonder what the three of us are up to.
Africa?
Probably, like the furthest thing
Yeah,
from that.
totally.
They're raising money for charity. They're doing good stuff.
I'm
like,
just sitting at home looking at photos of myself.
Hang on, if they're in
We're
Africa,
wearing funny hats.
I'm wearing funny hats. I think
they're
they're in Africa or
but
something.
would that mean they have to record their show while they're there?
Yeah.
Dr. Chris and Julia, Robert and Julia do it all the time.
All right, we'll do Mailbag next.
I know. I'm teasing you because I know you want Mailbag.
You love it
We're
so
doing
much.
Mailbag next.
You love it.
We're doing it after this. Bit of Getter, bit of Kid Cudi, bit of memories. We were just taking a little trip down memory lane just before with Hell No.
Hell no! Hell no! And I can assure you I bought that CD single.
Of course.
I went
of
insane,
course.
insanity.
I was at M. Rossiano's house when it came on the radio for the very first time. And I remember also it was because 20 years ago it was a little bit more conservative. And it was a bit naughty because I said shit in the song. And so like Guy Sebastian had Angels Brought Me Here.
classic.
And like Casey Donovan had Listen to Your Heart. And there were all these beautiful songs.
Shannon
and
had What About Me,
What
which
About
was
Me?
lovely.
And Pauline had Angel Eyes. And I'm like, oh, the shit that got me saying yeah. And like, it's so me.
Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel's Mailbag.
RTJ at novafm.com.au. You can text us as well, 0409 RTJ, or slide into our socials. Why are you looking at me like that, you pervert?
excited.
Here we go.
You
It's his
banged on
favourite
about
segment.
Mailbag all week last week, and it is finally here.
Well, how about this? We have been referred to as the OG influencers because of stuff like this.
I like the Tim Tam with the Jats in them. You're on board as well?
Well, who's not on board with the Jats Tim Tam?
Jats Tim
They're
Tam is
amazing.
so good.
They're amazing.
Buy them.
But it's
Yeah.
like you're eating savoury and a bit of sweaty at the same
what
time.
makes
So
you
you can
say
have
that?
double. You can have double.
And then this.
Oh no!
Oh, she's back. Our beautiful pop star.
You've got me eating a
is
ched.
back.
Oh, you guys talking about cheese? They're pretty,
Well,
they're
Ched
pretty
should
bland.
sponsor the entire show. I know it's
I like them with some cheese and a tomato on them.
Does it on the box with real pecorino cheese. We love our cheds in here and we love our Tim Tams.
Our
Check
Jats Tim Tams again
Yeah.
on the weekend.
So good.
Like what?
I reckon I had like a good 10 on the weekend.
Yeah, that's almost the whole packet except for one.
We
There you go.
had Tani slide into our DMs on Instagram saying that she's been influenced by the guys again and she's been out at the shops and she's bought herself some cheds and some Jats Tim Tams. Good
Look
on
at
you,
that.
girl.
Great combo.
Interesting photo. You're not a food photographer, clearly.
No, that's something that's the photo I'd take.
Are you upset because there's a little bit of edge of bench on
Edge
there
of be-
and that it's not centred?
Yes, 100%.
Bench
Yeah.
is very clean though.
Of course you are. Clean
Absolutely.
bench. Clean bench. Bit of a shadow.
Bit of a shadow and not
Yeah,
centered. That's okay.
could have turned this
I mean, if
way
you
and you
sent-
wouldn't have caught the shadow, but that's cool. No, just
Sending
saying.
a pic into the show.
That's how I take photos. I cannot take photos.
The way that I take a food photo is like you need to worry about all the zoomy zoom fingers over here, but you wouldn't zoom in on anything in that photo.
It's like
No.
when Jermaine sent in a photo of his busted knee last week. I zoomed straight into the clothes that were drying in the background. Cool knee shot, bruh. All right, now I have a Tim Factwell. This has been sent in.
Let's do it!
Tim,
Georgia.
Facts.
Well, I quite like this because it's temperature and animals.
Oh, okay.
two of my passions.
Right, okay. So crickets, as in crickets, right? So crickets.
Okay, like,
These kind of crickets, not this cricket.
Okay, yeah, got it.
oh, these
Clear.
are my preferred crickets we're talking about.
Commiserations
mud.
to Australia are obviously losing the test match
no.
to South Africa.
Bummer.
Oh, you've frozen. Crickets' chirps are consistent with air temperature. Oh, I'm going to read on, Georgina.
What?
By counting the chirps in the span of 25 seconds, dividing it by 3, then adding 4, it'll equal the temperature in
No, it
Celsius.
Really?
Well, yes, that's what it says.
So-
Fun fact for the guys, Tim Factwell, thumbs up. Thank you, Georgina.
Do the maths just quickly again.
Georgia.
25.
Okay, so crickets chirp. I mean, this is ridiculous. No one's going to do this. By counting the chirps in the span of 25 seconds, so 25 seconds of chirps, divided by 3, then adding 4, it will equal the current temperature in Celsius. I mean,
That's
sure.
quite amazing.
Yeah.
Or is that like a... Is that a trick like, you know, the one that you did about the age? Yeah, the birthday. And it wasn't until later that you realised, of course.
Of course, you're just kind of minusing the year you were born with the current year.
But that fact, well, could come in handy, the crickets one, if you're camping and you've forgotten your smartwatch or your watch.
And you want to know what the temperature is. But not if you're camping in America because it's only in Celsius.
You get stuck there.
Are they cicadas in America or are cicadas completely different to
Completely
crickets?
different. They're different animals. That's why they've got different names.
Double schooling for me over here.
It's like saying an otter's the same as giraffes.
No, it's not. They're in the same insect family.
I saw a video today.
Shark's the same as spider.
They're the same, right?
No, it's
Animal
not remotely the
schmanimal.
same. Yeah.
I saw a video of a giraffe swallowing today, and it was the wildest thing. Just food.
What are you on? What tab have you got open?
Whoa.
God, you've really
Back in the
got
dark
bored
web.
with all the human stuff.
Oh, really? You really cranked it up.
Food, bro. Just food.
I'm really bored with all this human stuff. What else can I watch?
Giraffes eat?
Look, just trees and
Trees.
stuff. And look, it's like the most
Carrots.
comedy
I fed a giraffe
slow
carrots
motion.
once.
Yeah. Are they vegan?
Oh, yeah, at the zoo.
You can do it at Taronga. You get up on the ladder.
It's nice.
Go,
Or you have to.
have a carrot. What do you mean not have to? They're tall.
And you're not exactly, leggy.
They're huge.
Yeah, but no one's like, oh, leggy Tim Blackwell.
Yeah, and they come to work every day with their knees. They've got weird knees. They go each and every way. They rock up every day. They don't ever work from home.
No. They're working every day, putting on a show.
Yeah.
I sometimes think I'd like to be kept in a zoo.
Oh, yeah.
Get fed.
Oh, yeah.
Get
Only at feeding.
medical attention.
Only at feeding time, though.
I'm busy putting on a show for the tourists.
True, razzle dazzle.
You don't have to move if you're in a zoo.
Yeah, I know. I don't have to
Someone already does it
move.
for you.
Yeah, he moved in the middle
I
of
could do a
the
bit of crowd work. Like, where are you from?
Put a
What
sack
do you
over
do?
here to move you. To another country.
Wouldn't you prefer that job?
Like that. Sensory deprivation.
Yes. This is the zoo of Guantanamo Bay. Okay, here we go. Next one for you. You are apparently
so
in a bit of trouble, and
Oh, no.
I'll recap this for you now.
Yep.
Recap time.
I'm an avisexual. Now, I love planes, but my favourite plane is the Boeing 747, the Queen of the Skies.
You're so much of a planophile, you're on a list.
I do love planes. I collect model aircraft.
And also, what do you call yourself?
An avisexual.
Anyway, you're flying business on a Tuesday. You're king shit. I accidentally called you a planophile too. I don't like that. I apologise for that. That feels weird to me, calling you a planophile.
Did you in that recap? Oh, I missed that. I was too busy thinking
Like
about
young planes?
how. Well, I do. I'd rather. Well, actually, I like a plane that's a couple of years old. That's has done a few trips.
Of course.
Yeah. Now this came to my personal DM. But I'm happily embarrassing myself on air for the both of you.
Okay.
Hey, Joel, big fan of the show. You three are terrific together. I couldn't agree more.
you.
Mark, this is from Mark Elton.
Oh, thanks, Mark.
And with that said, I was listening to the podcast as I walked my dog this morning and wanted to clear something up for you. As a former QF, it's Qantas, employee of almost 25 years, you were using the word avisexual, which is actually wrong. AV in the airline world refers to an animal travelling in the hold, like the
a
bloody
giraffe.
right? Of an aircraft. I'm pretty sure you don't want to refer to animals and sex. The term is actually aerosexual. Have a good weekend.
All right,
I've been
we're
saying
all
that for
corrected.
years.
We're all corrected.
I'm an aerosexual.
Not a planophile.
Definitely not a planophile.
Definitely
Sorry
not a
about that.
planophile.
Not an
avisexual.
It's an aero.
I love it, Ed.
Makes me want to dance this song.
Bit of Sapphire. Here
Ed
on
would love a
Nova.
Ched.
He would love a chair.
We'll have to get him into Cheds
Ed-
next time he's in town.
Ed was actually the first recipient of a Nando's gold card, which then he got in trouble for talking about, which is free Nando's around the world for the rest of your life.
Oh, someone's
he
doing well.
deserves
Or a
it.
black card, I think it was. But we just got some chicken in there.
We did.
Got sent chicken thanks to our friends at Hellman's,
Yeah.
which are just as good as Best Foods, I've worked out.
Yep.
You know,
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You know, mayo is not just mayo.
Nope.
mayo's for the world. Whatever that means.
It's what you pop on all your stories, isn't it, Joel?
Oh, yeah, loads of mayo.
You add it.
Full
Yeah.
egg.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's time for
Spice
this.
The Glossies. On screen. On screen. On screen.
Let's check the world of glossies,
Oh, well.
shall we?
Big weekend in Melbourne, particularly for my community. Katy Perry was doing her Lifetimes tour in Melbourne, and yes, I did go on Thursday. Stop bringing it up.
asking
Stop
him.
asking me to him. And on Saturday, she went to Poof Doof, which is an institution in
It is.
Melbourne,
Yeah.
and she got up on stage and she said that I am your mother, you are my chosen family, and mother has to feed her children, and she put on an hour of free drinks.
Yes,
You
mother!
are my chosen family. A mother must provide for her children. So as a provider, I would like to open the bar for 1 hour. The drinks are on me, baby.
I love that. Was this also the Katy Perry theme night they had at Poof Doof?
Oh, probably. That
Yeah.
checks out.
Yeah, I think they were putting on a full Katy Perry night. Which
Imagine
is
if she
kinda
rocked
cool.
up on the Rihanna night.
Oh, I know. They really, my community is really throwing the word mother around a lot.
Totally.
Well, she's
Four
off
plus four.
to Brizzy tomorrow on Wednesday, Perth Sunday and Monday, then Adelaide June 26, 27, 29 and 30.
She's getting so many freaking fly points. I'm so jealous.
Do you reckon she's not flying commercial though?
No, I reckon she'd be like gold. Because she's not here often enough to be platinum.
Ruby.
Next glossy, this is a big one. Have you seen this story over the weekend?
Joy Behar, and is that Barbara?
Yeah.
I don't know a single thing about this.
Well,
What?
Joy Behar revealed that she was fired and rehired from The View in the same day by Barbara Walters because of her loose lips. It was when Rosie O'Donnell
She
joined the
says it
show.
like it is. Yeah.
And Barbara wanted to announce it at, I think it was something, she wanted to announce it at an award show, right?
Yeah.
And instead, Joy spilled the beans to Entertainment Tonight.
Oh, Joy.
She's like the Mel B.
She's
of
the
The
Mel B
View.
of The View.
Yeah.
And she keeps coming, doing reunions
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barbara wanted to announce it at the Emmys, but Joy just went,
Oh, Joy.
Two gay Australians who have a podcast.
thank you, Joy. That's us.
That's Tim and I.
Yeah,
How's The View?
So wrong
We-
at two gay Australians
Yeah.
with a podcast.
Because I spoke to Joy Behar and I said to her, I have a radio show where we often talk about you. And she interpreted it as a podcast about her that and Black is gay.
Two gay Australians who have a podcast.
Thank you.
Clearly didn't mention me. Thanks, Joel.
Next glossy, what's happening here?
This is your girl, Gwyneth.
Yes.
Paltrow.
And Apple Martin.
Was that Apple?
Yes, it
She's
is. Apple
grown up.
doesn't fall far.
See, I thought the other Gwyneth glossy was going to get in.
Which
Did
one?
you see what Gwyneth got up to on the weekend?
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, this is it?
And this, Apple's commenting. But
Oh,
firstly, can I
got
say
it.
this? How low is the stove? That's a low stove.
She's very tall, though.
That's a low
It is
stove.
a low stove. It's like hip bone height.
Yeah.
How many burners
so-
does she need?
She is in Italy and she's doing a little Tuscan style breakfast, but topless.
Oh, nice.
Topless.
She's in the
Tuscan
kitchen,
breakfast.
which is very dangerous because you know the oil splatter. Sometimes
Yeah.
some of it spits up on my hand and it hurts a lot. Imagine that on your
No, and you've got to
on your
hold a microphone with
breasticles.
that.
Apple Martin reacted to Gwyneth, her mum, ditching her top and calling it a boyfriend breakfast by saying, "Did I steal your shirt by accident or..." Isn't that funny?
It's fun to have
Just
fun with
fun.
your mum.
Cute. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
God.
If Loretta was in the kitchen
God.
cooking, tits out.
With no top on?
Oof.
You'd have
Get
to
a
have a
girl.
real low stove.
Yeah.
Hello, Loretta.
She's got fresh ones.
Of
They're up
course. That's
high.
why it's a joke.
Of course.
Jokes don't have to
Well,
be
you haven't
real.
seen- well, have you seen them?
You don't know.
Wow.
Next.
My dad.
Tim and Loretta sitting in a
What's
tree.
funny you haven't mentioned that. Yes. Finally.
What a weird power trip.
Yeah, I know. Sucked in.
I
Okay.
have to listen
Now
to
clean
me.
your room.
I will be defiant.
Next glossy, last glossy. What's going on
Oh.
here? It is Father's Day in the US
Yes, this
as
is
we speak.
Justin
freaked out.
Bieber has posted, I am a father that shall not be messed with or something along those lines,
Because
right?
remember that thing he did for Mother's Day, which was weird?
Yeah, it was everything he's
Love
doing
your
at the
mums, but
moment.
Mother's Day sucks.
Yeah, everything feels a bit backhanded. Even
Yeah.
like when Hailey Bieber was on the cover of Vogue, his
that's right.
comment wasn't congratulatory. It was kind of like, well, I always told her that she'd never make
Yeah.
Well, he said,
Self-edit.
love your mums,
Yeah.
but Mother's Day sucks ass. And then Hailey commented on his Father's Day post saying, Father's Day sucks ass.
Oh, good on her.
So funny stuff.
Oh, they have
Oh,
fun
it's
like
got a bit of
Apple and
ants.
Gwyneth. Look at them.
Oh, happy Father's Day in America, guys.
Yeah, America.
Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel. Nova.
All right, eyes up here. Get ready for the second hour.
Okay. I'll adjust my gaze.
Yes. Challengers, are you ready?
Yes.
Gladiators, are you ready?
Who was your favourite gladiator?
I liked Amazon.
Okay. Tim?
Or Rebel.
Tiffany.
Oh, yeah, she was Angel.
Yeah.
Vulcan was my favourite.
There you go.
Oh, Vulcan's a
him
classic.
So
much.
glad I could answer that question.
Yes.
All right, so much happening in this hour.
Spill.
Yep.
Well, let's just start with the hits, shall we?
Oh, we are a radio station. That makes
If it
sense.
wasn't for the music, we can keep the lights on, am I right?
You got it.
Certainly doesn't keep the aircon on. Up next, we've got some workplace dramas. Not just the aircon, but some
here?
workplace
Yeah.
dramas to report on after
Yes.
this.
Spill the tea.
Get your pink pony shred on.
See, Chapel's another mother.
Remember when mouth guitar was a thing?
I love doing exactly what we just did.
Same. I always do it.
So much.
Is that mouth guitar you were just doing?
Yeah, it was a mouth guitar.
So good.
Is that right?
Tim's doing a little solo.
That's Foxy Lady by Jimmy
Look at
Hendrix.
that
You're really
bass line.
thrusting your hips.
Well, you've got
Foxy.
a mid
Yeah,
mid bass.
Just a mid bass.
Is that bad for your back?
Your wrist is just sitting under your nip.
Just channeling a bit of Jimi Hendrix from Woodstock, which was
He's my favourite guitarist.
well, when he did Star Spangled Banner at Woodstock, that was actually 10:30 in the morning on a Monday. That's how
Was
late
it?
Woodstock ran.
Jeez. I thought that might have been at the start.
What?
No, obviously not. That was a silly thing. I didn't mean that.
What do you mean at the start? It's the end.
At the end, it finished at 10 a.m. How did they stay awake?
His set started. I don't know.
What is Woodstock? Sorry, I had to ask it because I saw the conversation going
should
on. I
watch
was like, I can't get in if I
You
don't
know how
know.
you love a documentary.
I do. I live to learn and
watch
educate.
Woodstock 99.
Yeah.
Okay, well then you watch the Titan submarine
I watched it last
documentary
night.
on
It's
Netflix.
amazing. Oh my God.
I don't really want to watch that.
No,
It's
you need to because
to.
we all know about what happened, right? It's the most
we
horrible thing, but we didn't know that any of this stuff was going on behind the scenes. That thing should have never been in the water.
Girlfriend, carbon fibre. I know so much about carbon
What?
fibre now.
Snap,
Carbon
snap,
fibre.
snap.
Snap.
Well, from that to workplace dramas.
Well, there was a lot of workplace
That's what I'm
dramas
saying.
at bloody
So
Ocean
many
Gate.
resignations.
Oh, that Stockton Rush. Whew.
What about the
13,
poor
24,
accountant
10.
that was meant to become the pilot
Captain.
at one point?
She's going to be the captain.
My
$100 thanks to Lean Cuisine for all our calls today. Workplace dramas, if you want to spill the beans,
Yeah.
Lean Cuisine says, listen to nobody but your body. Their meals are perfect for lunch and dinner. You know where to find them.
I don't even
Toads.
give it a crack for breakfast. I'm a bit loose like that.
I don't like breakfast
can
at
have it-
breakfast, so that's what I would do.
Whatever time you want, you can have it.
Yeah.
But please call us. You can be anonymous and tell. I want to hear some tea from the workplace.
Okay.
I want to hear what's
Juicy,
going on because
petty.
there has been some hot tea spilled at a cop shop in Jersey, just on the other side of the Hudson.
Oh, yeah, that's
Beautiful
where
part of the
Sully
world.
landed the plane.
Yes, Captain Sully. Love him.
Yeah, love
now,
Captain.
a New Jersey police chief has been accused by 5 of his officers of turning the department into an animal house. Now, have a listen to the kind of tomfoolery that he has been accused of. Listen to this.
Sending a gay pride flag to an officer's home, shaving his body hair and leaving it all over an officer's desk. The officers also say he pulled his pants down and defecated on the floor in front of his entire staff. On several occasions, he has thrown eggs in fits of anger, and they say
Blackers.
he also tampered with the office coffee by adding prescription medications such as Adderall and Viagra.
He looks cheeky.
I'm not condoning this, but he does sound like a bit of a good time at times.
I know, and like
The
doing
dump and the shaving the body
No,
hair.
I'm not into the
Shaving
dump.
of the hair.
The shaving body hair and leaving it on
It's so
a colleague's desk is so gross.
And it's so, like, it's not cool and it's not funny, but it's
So funny.
So funny.
It's so funny.
He was having his back shaved.
So is he on?
It's like me turning up to the
Shaving on
me
my
turning
desk.
up to work and you've shaved
me,
your
okay.
back.
I noticed that was more likely going to be you.
I know. He can't grow any hair.
No, I know. I need all
alone
my
on his
hair. And I wouldn't dare do anything on your
Imagine
new
you
desk.
shaved it on my desk that I came and decorrated with a couple of new trinkets
I
today.
know.
Actually, here, I'll pick a little bit of hair off and I'll pop it on your desk for after.
Yeah, frame that.
Please don't. Blah!
Make a wish.
Can you imagine?
Late Meester.
Australia's own Leighton Meester.
Australia's very own. Anyway, it has to be said that he's denied all allegations of
Even though there's
these
video evidence.
things. Good on you, bro.
Is he suspended? Fired?
No, he's like fighting the accusation.
Yeah, he's having a go. Hey,
Yeah.
Jess. Hello.
So we've got a little kleptomaniac in our work kitchenette.
What?
We do.
Someone keeps stealing teaspoons. So we bought like 50 and within 3 days there's just 2 left.
They're stealing teaspoons. I mean, they are handy teaspoons, and I always lose mine. I might start
There's never
stealing them
enough.
from
I'll be
here.
a junkie.
What? Teaspoon junkie.
Oh! You've seen that file footage?
Wow, they're stealing teaspoons. So what, you have to keep refilling the teaspoons and buying more?
Yeah, and there's office-wide emails going out, which is causing a bit of a stir. Like, who done it?
Well, Jess, here's a little tip from Ricki and I. Don't check your office email.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
true.
you just don't, you don't have
just
to.
don't log in,
Out of
Jess.
sight, out of mind. Don't log in. Don't actually ask for the login.
Yeah, don't even bother.
Have you logged into yours now?
No.
Cutlery at work, though. I mean, that's,
I'm going to clear out the cutlery
It's
here
going
in
to be
Sydney.
desperate.
Yeah. Eating stuff from the work, cutlery and crockery.
Yeah, I highly sanitize those things before I even use them. I know they get washed, but
Do they, though?
do they get washed
Do
enough?
they get chucked in the sink?
There was a toenail in the hallway the other day, so I don't
That's true.
Not
necessarily
another nail. Oh,
believe-
Smallsy will lose his mind.
No, same one, but it just sticks in our memory,
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. There's only been one toenail in the airlock.
There was the one in Melbourne too, of course.
Well, of course.
Good chat.
There was a toenail in Melbourne.
Yeah, but we found out who that was.
Campbell Brown.
Who's
Campbell
been
Brown.
going-
Hawthorne legend. That's okay.
The one, the only.
Yeah,
That's right.
Listens to good music on Spotify, that Campbell Brown.
He really does. That's who he's listening to now. That feature doesn't exist anymore,
Doesn't
does
it?
it? I don't think so.
Yeah, but the feature where they had a feed of like what your friends were listening to. I always found that annoying.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
don't
feature?
care what you listen to.
Campbell Brown's always listening to Nelly.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Nelly.
Hot era.
Yeah,
So
with
hot.
the Band-Aid on the face era.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his whole era.
Yeah.
His
Oh,
whole
he's
look.
got a new documentary out with his
my God, I
girl
can't keep up.
Ashanti.
Is that right?
Yeah, Ashanti.
Right. You do Tight tonight. I'll do Nelly, and you just be you, girlfriend.
Okay, Liz, let's rip through these. Liz, workplace drama, what you got?
Yes, I worked at a hospital and one of the nurses was having an affair with one of the doctors.
Oh my gosh,
so saucy.
so Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, that was high drama, yes.
I don't want no scrubs.
Was he a bit McDreamy?
Sorry?
Was he a bit McDreamy?
She
Was he a
laughed at the
piece?
scrub stuff, but she
Yeah.
was really, she was a little bit off the Grey's Anatomy stuff.
Maybe
Thanks,
he was a bit
Liz.
more of a McSteamy. Oh, McSteamy was the hot. He was really hot.
Oh, was there a McSteamy? I never watched.
McSteamy was really hot. But McDreamy's the one you want to get married to. McSteamy's the one you want to stop.
Who's McSteamy?
McSteamy is Eric Dane.
Who's Eric Dane?
I'm more of an All Saints man.
Jermaine-
Give me Virginia Gay any day.
Okay, Jermaine is bringing up. That's McSteamy.
Oh, he
yeah.
looks
Mark
trouble. He looks like
Sloan.
trouble.
He is trouble. He
Yeah.
comes
I
in
can
and
see
he
his
messes
eyes.
stuff
I
up.
can
Yeah.
see in his eyes.
Yeah, he's got
cheeky.
sexy eyes.
Yeah.
He's got real sexy eyes.
And then the other one is Patrick
Dempsey.
Dempsey.
He's
Who's
ready
also
to-
a race car driver. So, like,
What?
come on, let's
That's
go.
NASCAR.
Porsche.
Oh,
I've been to Patrick Dempsey's house.
What?
Yep.
Did you go in his bedroom?
No.
the same way that you're at a party once and Helen Mirren was invited and she didn't go.
Oh, sorry. When I was at Graham Norton's house and
Mildred.
Helen Mirren lives next door, I was having a drink with Graham Norton in his house.
Germany at the time.
She was in Portugal. Get it right.
Mildred
turn up.
she didn't turn up.
I have to tell you that
Hey,
McDream's
hang
very
on.
unfair.
I might just shoot out a little text to see if Elvis is free for dinner.
I was at Graham Norton's house. Is that not impressive enough? Just me and my ex and Graham.
You caught up with Priscilla once, right?
I
Elvis
did
wasn't there, though.
I did actually catch up
unfortunately.
with Priscilla.
Elvis wasn't there.
No, and then we had dinner next to her granddaughter.
Riley Keogh.
Riley Keogh. There you go.
I'll tell you my McDreamy story off air, and you'll go, oh,
I'm-
that's why
I'm
it's
already
real.
so
I'm
obsessed.
tripping off
that you
off
were
air.
at his house.
Mildred,
You
hey,
can't. We don't know how to panel.
Mildred, workplace drama, go.
Yes, I used to work at a very well-known plumbing store in Brisbane who had a beautiful bathroom installed and someone spent months defecating up the walls on a daily basis to the point that nobody did know who did it. So I actually brought my Ring door camera in from home and hid it, and I worked out who the person was
Did
so
you?
we could actually catch them.
And were you
it was one of
surprised?
the senior managers.
Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, yes. This is from Shark's Tale.
Sure is.
Yeah, it is. I love that
As
film.
Dan suggested, one of Will Smith's best films.
He was in.
Apparently, that's what Dan said.
Wow.
Oh,
no,
yeah, all-star
obviously
cast.
his best film is Men in Black. Come on, bro.
I like the Michael Jackson version of Men in Black. Remember when he popped up in Men in Black 2, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
101. YouTube that. Why are we
Really?
talking about washing?
This is so funny. This lady from Vancouver, she became very confused. She's been washing her hands for a few weeks, and she was like, "Why isn't it foaming as per usual? I've been using this soap for a few weeks." She realised she'd been washing her hands with a block of cheddar cheese.
Get off me cheese!
Eating cheese.
That is
really?
so funny. But it reminds me of a video from 2010. A woman in Germany, she was reporting from the bathrooms of a music festival, which
Do you
seems like
remember this?
it feels like a really weird place to be reporting from. But the man behind her used the urinal cake as
Have
soap.
you seen this?
No,
Have you not seen this before?
No.
I think it is, man.
No. No.
Whoa.
No!
Oh, he
urine in
knows.
there.
He knows for sure.
No. Well, that's a very obvious. I brought that to the table, so I thought you would have seen that ages ago.
I've never seen that. That's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
Go YouTube it.
Oh, gross.
And wash your hands.
Oh.
Wash your hands with soap
Correct.
or cheese or urinal cakes.
Ugh.
Choose your poison.
Good on you, Alexis Jordan. A bit of happiness Monday afternoon. It is Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Alexis Jordan. Is that who sings that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering that as the song played, and I thought, I'm going to be real dumb if I asked. So I didn't.
You can just look at the
And
screen.
you just found out.
Where? What screen?
Look at the screen. Come around. Look at the screen.
Around to your side.
Good. Good
I'm
answer.
already flat chat over here. I've just done.
Flat
I'm doing
chat.
2 stories back to back.
Oh,
I
my
mean,
goodness. Seriously,
Monday.
back-breaking
I
work,
know.
Joel, having to tell 2 stories on the radio. Seriously, people could never.
I know. If I'm not here tomorrow, you'll know why. I'm slug my guts out.
Let's talk art. Let's go art. The world of art. And we
Let's
have
talk art.
$100 thanks to our friends at Lean Cuisine. If you manage to ruin the work of art,
Oh, you're not going to use my phone as a suggestion?
well, it's very hard to. You can use it if you'd like.
No, I shan't.
Oh,
but
you're very
did you?
fancy now.
Yeah, I am fancy because we're talking art. But about some tourists that went to a gallery in Verona.
Are you much of a gallery girl?
Nope.
No?
I love a gallery.
What's your favourite gallery?
What do you mean? In
Do
which
you
part
have-
of the world?
Yeah, like what's your favourite
Oh, my
museum
favourite's
or
album.
gallery or whatever that you've been to?
The Guggenheim's pretty spectacular.
Oh,
The
I like the
Museum of Modern Art in New York.
Yeah.
The Guggenheim, you know who, what's his name? The guy from MASH held the door open for me at the Guggenheim in Venice.
Wow.
Wow.
Very fancy.
Alan Alda
okay.
held the door open for me
Oh.
as I walked in to peruse
I'll do
Some art.
some art.
I'll do like one gallery to make myself feel cultured.
Men's
and then
gallery?
Yeah.
Men's gallery.
Mine just photo gallery.
I went to the Louvre in Paris, but that's it.
The Louvre is
I'm
pretty
not
good.
really a
Bloody
the Louvre's
huge.
It's huge. Not Mona.
No, she's
Not
tiny.
very big.
Oh, Mona's beautiful in Hobart.
She is beautiful.
Love Mona. Hey, Mona.
Well, this is Verona.
Yeah.
Verona.
And this couple, they've gone viral. They were posing in front of Van Gogh, one of Van Gogh's chairs.
I love Van Gogh when he went into furniture for a bit.
Oh, yeah, he did a little pivot there, didn't he?
Yeah.
And now the sculpture, it's incredibly valuable.
Yep.
It's covered in thousands of Swarovski crystals. It's going to look like you at the Logies.
100%.
And now instead of, I don't even think you're meant to even go back there to have a photo, hence the glass in front of it. Now, instead of hovering above the chair like his wife did before him, the man sat on it. The chair immediately crumbled under his weight and he fell to the floor. Look at that.
Oh no, buddy.
Van Gogh's chair.
What's he doing?
What did he think was going to happen?
Van Gogh's disco chair.
You can't sit on
Oh,
that.
it's a big gay disco chair.
I know, big gay disco chair. The couple then scurried out of the exhibit, the museum. They've made a statement, and they've calling them superficial and disrespectful, saying they ignored every rule of respect for art and cultural heritage.
I feel like it, should it have not been behind some glass if
Well,
it was
if
that
If you see a
important?
chair
and it's a chair
or
in a
anything
room.
at a
wouldn't
gallery,
you?
you shouldn't sit on it.
Well, you don't ever sit down.
No,
So you're
you
never
shouldn't
going to
say
have that
no.
issue.
No.
But you know, if you were there with your grandma and you were walking around and
You're
you
not
like
sitting
wanted
on
to
Van
take a
Gogh's
picture,
chair,
what if you
but
don't
you're
know
not.
she's got bad eyesight?
It
You're
wouldn't be
not.
very comfortable either with all those crystals.
No.
It's like a Shakti mat.
Yeah.
Do you know those?
It's funny, the soundtrack though playing at that art gallery for Van Gogh's exhibition was pretty wild. So you've got Olivia Rod Van Gogh. Then they were playing Van Gogh Halen.
Yeah, they're great.
Hey Ho Van Gogh. Van Gogh. Van Gogh Morrison.
Oh, I love Van Gogh Morrison.
Everyone's favourite Australian Van Gogh Joy. Fleetwood Mac with Van Gogh Your Own Way.
Nailed it.
Beach Boys classic Van Gogh Only Knows. It's not very good. Are we doing any more? I don't know that other one. I don't know the other one. Oh, I'll Let It Van Gogh by James Bay.
Come on, let it Van Gogh.
And U2's classic Van Gogh. Yeah,
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh. All right, if you stuffed the work of art, jump on the phone and share your story with us. $100 thanks to our friends at Lean Cuisine. 132410. If you went to a gallery or something, or maybe just at home and you knocked over a big vase, who cares?
Naughty, naughty.
So what, who cares? Did you ruin the work of art after Benson Boone, the Savo on Nova? The Boone. Sorry, I'm here for someone else.
Oh, I'm flipping out.
Sorry. I'm here for someone else.
Let's talk about ruining art. Let's get back to the
Oh,
classics.
yes. I'll put on my voice, my gallery voice. These silly tourists in Verona sat on Van Gogh's Swarovski crystal-covered chair, cost a ton, cost loads.
It's a gay chair.
Yeah, it's a very gay chair. It's such a camp chair.
Yeah.
It needs to be in one of our houses.
100%.
You know who would love that
Immediately.
Van Gogh chair? Troyce of Van Gogh.
I thought you were going to play some Van Gogh dolls.
Well, you can come to the meeting if you'd like.
I was
Or
in
tell
the,
me in the song.
I was in the sky.
All right, quickly, Elaine.
No, that makes sense. Just if anyone's just tuning
Elaine,
in.
real quick.
That sounds like I'm
Did you
crazy
muck
now.
up the piece of art? Go.
Yep, Dad had a family crest that he got from overseas, and he went to put it in a brand new frame, and he leant over, pressed into the glass, smashed the glass, and destroyed the crest.
Oh, no.
That is bad. Thank you very much, Eliza. What about you?
I wrecked my mum's beautiful piece of art.
Yes.
How? What did you do?
Oh, we were driving and we turned a corner and I leaned straight over with my elbow straight to a pavlova on the way to a barbecue.
Oh, not the pav!
The pav.
Delicious to lick off your arm, though.
Definitely.
How good's a Van Gogh chair?
Oh, my God.
Ah!
This is Ricki, Lee, Tim and Joel.
Ben Lima Bell coming up after the news. Then Smallsy in the surgery tonight. John Edward is live in the studio.
Oh, I predict that's going to be fantastic.
I see a J.
Yes.
I see an R.
Yep.
I
see a T.
Oh my God. You're amazing.
Using your third eye.
I see.
Producers
Small.
with research.
Small. Is there someone named Small around here?
Did you have a grandfather? You did.
I predict anybody listening to this right now has the radio on.
Or
on podcast.
Or the Nova player.
I'm so. How am I so old-fashioned?
You
I'm
are
the youngest
so
member of the team.
You
Can we
really
ask this
are.
question real quick? Because we want people to enjoy some Lean Cuisine cash. $100 thanks to our friends at Lean Cuisine. How old is too old to say daddy? To your actual dad. Not in a...
Oh my
way.
gosh! If I said that to Terry, he'd be like, "What is going on?"
But if I said it to Terry, it'd be
Oh
hot.
my god! I don't know. I don't want to know what is going on.
Because David Beckham posted a Father's Day pic on Instagram. He said, "My most important and favourite job is being a dad. I'm so proud of all of you. Like Daddy, sorry boys, tells you every single day, I will always be here for you no matter what." Isn't that lovely?
See, my dad still refers to himself as daddy. I think referring to yourself as daddy's fine, but as
Daddy
a child,
Creasy.
yeah, he's
I'm
like,
not sure I
I'm
can
your
do
daddy.
that. I feel like that's my daughter's
He doesn't
12,
say it like that
and
to me,
she literally had the conversation with me like 3 weeks ago.
What did she say?
She sat you down.
She sat me down at the table. Sat me down.
Oi, Tim, get over here.
She said, firstly, can you transfer money into my Spriggy account? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then second was,
is it that easy?
I just want to call you dad now if that's okay. And I'm like,
What do you mean? She said if that's okay.
I'm
That's
like-
the cutest thing ever. She's
I
adorable.
said, no, get out.
Where
Yeah,
do you
no.
No, get
Where
out.
do you
Call me
sit
daddy.
on colleagues calling you daddy?
I don't. No.
You don't, daddy?
Remember we had this.
Oh, daddy's cross.
little video. I think this was Victoria Beckham. Was that Victoria Beckham doing the daughter's the makeup?
Yeah, that's Victoria.
On Daddy.
It's very British.
But they're very British. But my family British.
Did you call Terry Dad or Dad? Did you call him Daddy?
And Mummy. But then when I was a teenager, but I used to always kiss them when I would get out of the car, even in high school.
Oh, that's really
Kissing's
cute.
fine. I'm not stopping the kissing, but I think there's something about the word daddy. We're just talking about daddy.
Yeah, okay.
What about Zaddy? Oh, no, sorry, you just said we're only talking about Daddy.
Yeah. Zoe, how old is too old for daddy?
40.
40. Just dry and straight to the point. 40. It feels like there's a lot of backstory to that Zoe that we don't have time to go into.
Riem?
Yeah.
Hi. Hello. How old is too old for daddy?
For me, I feel like it's 50.
50.
And how old are you, Riem?
11.
So you reckon you'll be calling your dad Daddy when you're 50?
Yep.
Oh, that's so nice.
That's
I wish my
beautiful.
kids would still. Well, my daughter especially at the moment. The other kids do still.
She's embarrassed by you.
Maybe.
No,
Well, I
she's
do drop her off a couple of blocks away from the school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's like a little tiny adult.
Yeah,
She really is.
She's way too cool for me. I cannot make conversation with her.
She's daddy cool.
She's daddy
Yeah.
cool.
She's like the boss of your family. It's adorable.
Yes. All right, that's it for us. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody.
Okay. Bye, friends.
Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel's podcast on Nova.